Well, starting today, you can start enjoying some wines from the southwestern part of the U.S. at Oyamel on 7th Street in Northwest. That's, of course, in Penn Quarter, right near Chinatown. It's part of their Southwest Wine Festival, a celebration. And here to tell us more about it is the man with the official pin right there, the master sommelier of the Think Food Group. Andy Meyer, thanks so much for being with us again. Glad to have you back. Tell us a little bit about this Southwest Wine Festival. I mean, when we think of wine, we don't necessarily think of Southwest. I mean, you think desert over there.
It was the first thing I thought when I looked at the wine list at Oyamel and I started working with Chef Andreas. I thought, what on earth am I going to do down there? And then I met a crazy man named Kim McPherson who started making wine outside of Lubbock, Texas in the 70s. And then I met the crazy Gruet family who've been making sparkling wines in New Mexico. Then I met James Maynard Keenan, who lost his mind and decided he'd make wine in Arizona. And I thought, who are these crazy outlaws making this wine? All right, fine. I'll taste your wines. I love French wine. I'll try your wines. And I tasted Kim's wines out of Texas and went, wait a minute. These are good.
Yeah.
And then I started tasting through all the wines and went, okay, I need to take a step back and maybe go explore these wines a lot more. And I got very excited about what was happening down there. There's people finding little pockets. You know, they're pushing aside the rattlesnakes and the scorpions to plant vines.
Cactus.
Yeah. So you've got these great crazy outlaws making wine down there. And the more I started tasting them, the more I thought, there are pockets of the world that I didn't realize you can make great wine in until finally somebody shone the light for me.
Sure.
And then I showed Chef Andreas, I showed Chef Colin King at Oyamel. We got excited. Colin said, what if we pushed some food up to northern Mexico, did some menus from North Mexico? We could feature wines from the Southwest. We can have this sort of border marriage happening right there, which sounded really fun to us. So,
absolutely. So tell us about the wines from that region. How might they taste different from something we might try here in maybe Virginia and something from Napa? Because I'm guessing the grape is different, or? The
surprising thing for me is they're working in places that have a little less humidity and more of what's called a diurnal shift. So the wines that are grown in areas where it's very warm during the day but then very cold at night. So you're getting actually very natural acidity. I find in Virginia we get a little more richness and robustness, but down in Texas, Arizona, the sparkling wines of New Mexico, this really high, crisp brightness, but then you still have this very ripe forward fruit to them. So really exciting. I love them.
Let's try it out.
Yeah. We'll try a little of, I was thinking we could do Kim's wine, the McPherson Albarino. From, I love it, Albarino. I love when Jose says Albarino. I always get very excited and want some.
And so this one, tell us about it. How's it going to taste?
So Albarinos traditionally have notes of peaches. And then you also get a nice little bit of lemongrass. And I tell people, young sommeliers, when they're trying to find wines blind, I always tell them to think of the smell of Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are flavored with lemongrass. So Albarino tends to smell like Fruit Loops, and they're usually a little salty. Yeah. Yeah, we get the fun part. You do the swirl, you do the sniff, but then the best part, you do the taste.
Oh yeah, it's it is a little fruity and refreshing. Yeah. That was really good.
I know, it's lovely. And so Kim McPherson is going to come up, and we're doing a 5-course dinner with him at Oyamel this coming Monday. We got a whole wild boar we're going to cook, because why not? We're doing a whole wild boar, 5 courses with Kim's wines on this Monday. Sofian Gruet himself is going to come up from New Mexico on the following Monday, on August 3rd, and is going to taste with us, and we'll do a 5-course menu with him also.
Wonderful.
We've got 6 happy hour tastings going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the next 2 weeks.
So how do people, if they're interested in coming out, do we buy tickets? There's a website. How do we get more information?
You can go to the website at oyamel.com. You can also go to, you can email events@oyamel.com. And we'll take care of everything. The dinners are $79 for 5 courses, a whole bunch of wines. I'll be there causing ruckus, absolutely. When you meet Kim from Texas, you'll be a little bit fear for your life, and then you'll drink his wine and you'll fall in love with him, just like I did. So yeah, I'm just excited to show people this wonderful side of the American wine that we didn't know about.
And it's delicious. Andy, thank you so much.
Always
Cheers
great to see you. Cheers.